Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Before we dive into today's subject matter, which happens to be a actually ridiculous story, one that I could not believe I was reading. When I first heard of this story, I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. Like, how nuts is this? We'll get to it in just a moment. But before we do, I wanted you all know of the Woke Dingbats t-shirt, which you can get right now. And maybe after you've heard this story, you may want to get one, especially if you're in the UK, because this happened in Birmingham, believe it or not. And you may want to wear it out in public, and especially to this toddler's school, because really, this school or daycare or nursery, whatever you want to call it, has kicked out a toddler for being transphobic. So definitely, ladies and gentlemen, if you are in the UK, take your opportunity and get a Woke Dingbats t-shirt right now, wear it to the nursery and blast them to Kingdom Come, calling them Woke Dingbats, because they literally are a woke dingbat. What in the world are they thinking, kicking a toddler, a baby, out of a nursery for being transphobic? Oh my goodness. You can get your t-shirt right now. Link is available in the show description. It is $40. And yes, I do ship internationally, so it's perfect for my audience members over in the UK. All right. You heard me say it. That's why this is a ridiculous and seriously, I am still in shock. Well, not really shock, but just absolute bewilderment is probably a better word for it. A toddler is kicked out of nursery for being transphobic as families blast school for insanity. Yes, that's another word that I want to get put on a shirt. I used to say that's absolute insanity. I'm probably going to do another shirt iteration. So if you guys want the absolute insanity t-shirt, let me know and I'll make another version for you all to get that. But seriously, you can't beat the Woke Dingbats t-shirt. So why in the world are you waiting? So here is GB News sharing the details of the story. Far out.
A toddler was suspended from a nursery after they were accused of being transphobic or homophobic. I just cannot believe this. The Department of Education data revealed the child is either 3 or 4 years old. AD of E, a Department of Education spokesman, said all pupils and staff should feel safe. I can't believe I'm reading this, should feel safe and protected at school and should never face violence or abuse. The Education Secretary has been clear that she expects school leaders to enforce good behaviour, and we are committed to a comprehensive programme of behaviour to support all schools.
The journalist at the end, I can't believe I'm reading this out. I can't believe I'm actually sharing this story with you all. Like, the absolute insanity of this story is next level. The toddler, according to the data, was around 2 to 4 years old, in that age range. How can a 2 to 4 year old even understand or know anything about this whole idea of transphobia or being transphobic when you can't be? It's absolutely ridiculous. A toddler, let me just say this so everyone is blatantly clear that there is no such thing as a trans child. So therefore, a child cannot be transphobic to another child. It doesn't work that way. But you heard I think it was the Department of Education. This is exactly why Trump is abolishing the Department of Education. We should do it across the board, if you ask me. This is stupid. Stupidity on the next level. I swear they wanted to just make the news headline, honestly. But the education spokesperson pretty much said that every pupil and staff member has a right to feel safe and respected. Are you nuts? They're a toddler, for goodness sake. They do not understand anything to do with this transphobia nonsense. Oh, but we're going to kick out the toddler because that toddler completely can comprehend all this sort of stuff. That toddler knew exactly what he or she was doing. Unreal. The child aged between 2 to 4 years old was suspended for abuse against sexual orientation and gender identity. What? Did the child say the child that is supposedly accusing the other child of being transphobic, did that child go, I am a boy? Really, she's a girl. And then the child that got suspended goes, no, you're not a boy, you're a girl. Like, how do they even have this nonsense in a nursery of all places? That's how you know the level of indoctrination has made its way even into nurseries for babies, man. This is in Birmingham, in the UK. Data from the Department for Education shows the offences took place in 2022 to 2023 academic year at a state school, according to the Telegraph. Statistics indicate 94 pupils at similar primary institutions were suspended or permanently excluded for transphobia or homophobia in the same year. What the hell? It wasn't just one, 94 pupils. This included 10 pupils from year 1 and 3 from year 2, where the maximum age was 7 and one child was of nursery age. Helen Joyce, who I've had on my show, if you want to go and check that out, you're more than welcome to do so. It's a fantastic conversation. Director of Advocacy at Sex Matters said, every once in a while, the extremes of gender ideology throw up a story that seems too crazy to believe. And a toddler being suspended from nursery for so-called transphobia or homophobia is one such example. Teachers and school leaders involved in this insanity should be ashamed of themselves for projecting adult concepts and beliefs onto such young children. Can you imagine a child? Like, what have I done wrong? Oh, you've been transphobic. You've gone against our sexual orientation rules for the school. I don't understand what that is. What's even my sexual identity? What are you talking about? You've done it, Timmy. You've done it, Sally. You've broken the rules. Out with you. You've been suspended. And they explain it to the parent. And the parents are going, how can my child, can you explain to me how my child is being transphobic? How do they understand any of this madness? Oh, they're definitely able to understand it. They're definitely able to. If they can understand A, B, C, D, E, F, G, they can understand LGBTQI, whatever else they want to throw out there. Oh, they can definitely understand that. No. A, B, C, D is your alphabet. Simple stuff. Gender ideology, on the other hand, is a made-up, nonsensical ideology that they want to push down a young child's throat and say, you must believe this or else. It is nuts. Across all primary schools and state schools, the number of pupils suspended or expelled for homophobic or transphobic behaviors increased from 164 in 2021 to 2022 to 178 in 2022 to 2023. The largest number of suspensions from this season in 2022 to 2023 was in Essex, with 16, followed by Birmingham, 15, Bradford, 11, and Norfolk, 8. Figures began in the 2020-2021 academic year. Lord Young, director of the Free Speech Union, said, I would have thought that if your ideology is so rigid, it justifies you punishing toddlers for not complying with it. That's a powerful argument for discarding it in favor of something less dogmatic. The Department of Education, or for Education, said all pupils and staff should feel safe, and that's a bloody dog whistle. I hate it when they do that. Honestly, all pupils and staff members deserve to feel safe and protected at school. We can't accept this nonsense term of transphobia. What even is that? An unrational, an unhealthy fear towards people that claim to be something they're not? Huh? Oh, dear, oh dear. I can't even read out the rest. It's so dumb. But honestly, people, like Helen Joyce said, there are some stories out there like this one that makes you go, this can't possibly be real. But, ladies and gentlemen, we live in that delusional ding battery kind of world at the moment, don't we? Yes, nature is somewhat healing, but you're getting stories like this that are somewhat catching up to right now, and you're realizing, damn, what the hell is going on with society? What the hell indeed? Anyway, to finish, isn't this the perfect shirt to get for a story like this? You guys are going to have some fantastic conversations. So why wait? Go and get yours right now. Link is available in the show description. You guys take care, be blessed, and I'll see you all in the next video.